And they are off.
Or on my side, Wolf is off.
Yeah, and Wolf starts off with a mulligan. That's a good item to start with.
It's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. And no, I think I will give up on getting Case stream to work, and you'll just have to focus on that one.
I will focus more on Case, and you will focus more on Wolf. So Case has to fight Gluttony in the very first room. She decides to go with it. She doesn't even reset for an item room. Just goes for it.
Wolf did reset though, and now he gets Kane's other eye, but he resets again. Found another item room. PhD. I don't know why I wanted that to be the.
Yeah, we have another cursor on screen for Wolf, but
and he gets puberty.
Kay gets a magnet and she runs with it. Interesting choice, but she can get some pickups which are possibly not possible out of her reach.
Exactly.
But it also attracts troll bombs and maybe other dangerous stuff.
But at least it is not the strange attractor.
That's the best cursor NA, right? Hello Rectus, how are you today? And Caelynna has to fight Pin.
So I'm honestly wondering why Wolf is even making the cursor show on the scene. I imagine he's using game capture.
Not sure. Maybe. Well, he does this on purpose to troll us. Could be. Well,
it's definitely possible.
Kay took down Pin. She gets a blue cap. Nice.
Meanwhile, Wolf is fighting against Famine. So he will get the bandage girl or the meat boy orbital.
Appropriate quote. Not.
That's from Darkest Dungeon. I actually remember that.
And Kay has found her item room on basement 2.
And Wolf is down to a half red heart.
Ooh, Kay got an Are You a Wizard pill while being in a room with enemies, so that's not fun.
Ugh.
She has to fight enemies diagonally. And she's
Yeah,
taking a lot of
that's
hits
not
against
fun.
these roundworms. Rounders? No. Actually not.
Roundworms, are those the diglets?
Yeah, the diglets which are shooting tears at you. And her tears have normalized.
And Wolf found his boss room, but he decided not to go in there just yet. He's probably... And Wolf is down.
Oh, a spike killed him.
Yep.
I didn't see exactly
That's what happens
kind of
when you
spike.
try and hug a spike.
Kay got...
think... do you need to have a look at Vicky again?
What? Did we get this
The same quote.
Yeah, I saw that.
I think so, Henline, but I might be incorrect.
What is with these repeat quotes? That's not the first time it happens. It happened,
Nope.
but yeah. So Kay has to be a bit careful as well. She is on half a heart. She got Gemini earlier, but that gives her some extra damage, and she found a blue rock with a soul heart.
That's not too bad. Wolf
And-
has found his item room as well.
David Jr.
Mom's mom's bottle of pills. That's what I meant to say. He immediately gets a pill and gets
down.
down.
Might as well
And
reset at this point.
And
But-
he runs with it.
What? What? Okay, could get a Abaddon. That would put her down. She's not taking it though. I don't get it. Well, maybe she doesn't feel comfortable enough with having only black hearts. Yeah, that would... But well, now she has 4 heart containers, 1.5 red heart and half a soul heart. And she's in case 1.
Okay, so apparently I think I missed some things from Wolf. Because suddenly he's on the next floor with 2 red heart containers.
I think he did reset.
Ah, right, okay. But he does have the Book of Revelations.
Yep.
And he's fighting famine.
Guys, the quoteless is also on the timer on the cooldown as well.
Oh, that's why. I didn't think it was.
Okay.
Or
Kay has a hard time with this walking host. These things suck. Also, Kay does the error to constantly shoot at those. That only prolongs them popping out again.
And Wolf is down to a red heart.
Ugh, health downpill for Kay as well now. Because they're down to 3 heart containers. She found her boss room.
And Wolf is down to half a red heart.
And Kay is dead.
Is completely down.
Died against a red host.
And now... Oh, never mind. And Wolf finds another item room chemical peel. Damage up on every second shot. And he's gonna go with that. He first had a reset where he took the hourglass, but quickly reset.
Well, so far Kay is in the lead. She did reach cave 1, and Wolf only made it to basement 2, so Kay is in the lead at the moment, and it doesn't look very good.
And
no!
Wolf goes down again. And he gets E. coli.
Died to the gusher.
He doesn't want it. Ludovico technique. And he goes with it.
Ludovico is quite an interesting item.
Also, it has the potential to be quite amazing if you get something like Tech, Brimstone.
He's not an interesting choice. Case decides to run with Crack the Sky.
Oh.
That's an item we have.
That's a really, really good room for Wolf. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, Ludo is really having him in this room. That's for sure.
Yeah.
All the quotes. And Kay has to fight Gemini. And she gets lucky with the Crack the Sky effect, reducing the health of the one part of Gemini greatly.
I believe that Crack the Sky was actually supposed to have changed a little bit in Rebirth, where it would actually... In the regular version, it was 100% random, where the light beams would appear, and I believe it's not completely random anymore. As far as I know, they have a tendency to spawn near the middle or right in front of monsters.
Oh, okay. Kay gets HP up from Gemini and moves down to the next floor.
As far as I know, at least.
Wait, you had luck, Kappa?
Yeah.
And
the beams tend to favor spawning in the middle of the room, but also have a chance to spawn in front of an enemy.
Down goes Wolf. He got a pentagram, and both now in basement 2.
So getting a little bit more damage, that's obviously a good thing when you have something like Ludo. But at least in my honest opinion, the most important thing about Ludo is to get tier 8. You really, really need tier 8.
Yep. Chaos has one of our least favorite rooms in the basement, the one with all the big red spikes, the moving ones.
Oh, that room.
That room is adjacent to an item room, and I think Kay might decide to skip the item room, even though she has the keys to do it. Go for it, but she really does not like that room apparently. Okay, I think we can calm it down with the quotes a bit. saying. As you started quote trivia. Thanks, Zowie.
That's not a quote, technically.
I still yet to have a quote. It's a good. I'm not sure who said that. But yeah. Okay, let's go. Let's focus on the game.
And Wolf finds a speedball. So he got some shot speed up, which is also gonna be really good for Ludo, because that makes the tier move faster.
And the haunt for Wolf. That's not going to be fun. Especially with Ludo, these little ghosts are really bad to handle.
Yeah. Oh,
and
it was dishonored.
Wait, what killed him? I think it might have been the small ghost killed him, the little haunt.
I think so, yeah. And he starts a new run and gets Dry Baby.
Okay,
You can basically use Dry Baby as a protection against projectiles as well. And every so often, when the Dry Baby gets hit enough, it will use the Necronomicon effect.
Okay, Kay has just defeated Monstro, and he gets a wire coat hanger. What he is? And she did skip the item room and goes down to case 1.
This is the room that killed off Wolf previously. And Wolf also finds his boss room. Dry Baby is one of those familiars that can be extremely useful. And the Haunt, wow.
Yet another haunt. I don't know.
The thing is,
the haunt is advancing in the boss appearance brackets.
Yeah,
all these
really
appearances
is.
today. I will have to look at the stats later today.
Oh,
No.
and the Necronomicon effect is at the same time that he dies.
Death number 4 for Wolf.
And he resets again.
K gets an item. Scorpio, Poison Tears. That's good.
Ooh, that's oh, I really like that item. I really like.
Ooh, but Wolf gets cancer.
Yep.
Also very nice.
He immediately gains 3 soul hearts. And is it cancer that gives you the wafer effect if you get hit?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And K fights Super Gluttony in the mini-boss room, which is also encased by pits, so she won't get anything from it.
And Wolf
not the soul hearts or the whipworm.
And apparently Wolf decides to take out the flies by running into them.
Hello, Ronan.
I guess that works. Hello, Ronan. But he did find his boss, who is the Duke of Flies. And he gets the magic scab.
Not too bad.
Now, getting a little bit more luck up is especially good if you manage to get something like Tough Love, Loki's Tear, the other one that only shoots 1 tier backwards, Mom's Tear? I can't remember. But then he immediately, on the next floor, the first room he goes into is Super Gluttony, which he takes down and spawns a... I can't remember the name of that item.
Bucket of Lard.
Yes, exactly, Bucket of Lard. But he can't get to it, and the question is, even if he could, would he take it?
Okay.
Because it would actually lower his speed quite a lot.
Okay, goes for the boss. It's Champion Hollow. The green variation, which occasionally shoots tears at you.
Yeah, and I believe it also spawns a charger.
Exactly.
That's not the official name. Ooh.
It is the official name.
Is it? Wow. Okay.
Yes, it is charger.
That's lucky.
But I always call them maggots though. But the maggots is actually the ones who are not charging.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, aren't the maggots the ones that doesn't even shoot or do anything really? They just move around and do nothing.
But we had already a kill by a maggot, so.
I've died a few times by a maggot as well. So.
Okay, Kate took down the hollow and she gets stem cells, more HP, and
Wolf, in his item room, he found Daddy Longlegs, and he just found his boss room where he's now fighting Pin.
made it down to caves 2 now. We are at 15 minutes 40 seconds on the clock. Yeah. So far.
Alright.
So far K is in the lead.
Latch key. And so a devil deal. Does he wow.
Doesn't even check the devil deal. Screw devil deals.
Too fast. Like he might have been too fast and accidentally took the trapdoor. That's a possibility.
I mean, plenty of questions to ask in the post discussion.
Yep. Daddy Longlegs, as you can see, it's basically this leg that randomly stomps on enemies.
It's really good.
It's really good, and especially in Rebirth, it's actually been improved just a little. So in the original, if you had a stationary enemy, Daddy Longlegs would only try and stomp it once, and it would never stomp it again, which was really bad if you, for example, had the boss of Gertie. Ooh, and now he has Little Haunt. So the funny thing is actually for Wolf, if he manages to get Nod Leaf, he is invincible.
Technically yes, but yeah, it would take a long time.
He won't be able to do it within the time limit, but he is invincible.
Okay, decides to give the beggar some coins. Maybe she can get something good out of him.
You could get some mapping.
You can get map, but you can also get some pickups. You can get health up.
And speaking of Gertie, that's exactly what Wolf found.
And she gets her breakfast, health up.
Yeah, so in Rebirth they changed Daddy Longlegs to even if it's a stationary enemy.
Wolf has to be careful though, he is on half a heart.
Times. Yes, he is.
Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah, no problem. But he takes Gertie down. He gets the safety pin, which gives him a black heart, some range up, and some shot speed, was it? I think it was.
Ronan is rooting for K here. Team East Coast.
We have to say though, unfortunately Ronan, K has already lost 2 matches.
Yeah. So
she's already the loser of this match. The question is just if it will be a 2-0, 2-1 or 3-0 win.
So at the moment they are both tied. They are have both reached caves 2.
Yep.
Okay, Kate now got the bra from the item room. It takes it over to crack the sky. Yeah, it's a better item. It can freeze enemies temporarily.
Yeah. Oh god, that.
Oh, Wolf got cornered by all these. Globins.
Just once, he gets cornered like 3 times in quick
Luckily he has the cancer effect. Otherwise he would have died.
Daddy Longlegs takes out the fast Globins for him in 1 stroke. And Little Horn is working on the last one on the other side of the room. But he did find his item room, he did manage to clear out the room, and he finds another familiar, Rainbow Baby. Even though I don't know if you could technically call Daddy Longlegs a familiar, but... And in some regards, you technically couldn't call Little Horn a familiar.
Kay's fighting the Husk. If she can manage to beat it, it would bring her up to... she could go to the deaths.
And Wolf found his boss. He decides to get a chest first of all, which contains a troll bomb. And he finds Chad.
Kay gets Sinfoil.
So that's some extra damage. That's always good to get. And Little Hunt is doing wonders on Chad. Little Hunt alone was basically keeping Chad away from Wolf during most of this match. And not a big surprise, but Wolf gets Little Chad.
Oh wow. That Selfless Knight was really fast. And both also made it to the deaths. They both have reached deaths 1 now, which is, again, is a tie. But I noticed that her game is considerably slowing down when she when there are brimstone spiders shooting all at once. Luckily, Wolf has little Chad, so she gets some health every now and then.
Yeah.
Which is keeping him alive pretty much at this point.
It really is, yeah, it really is.
Let's not forget Little
Hunt
Horn.
is also doing, it's also doing a lot of wonders for him. Like enemies, at least some, like most enemies will react differently if they are feared, and that's what Little Hunt does. He picks up the flat penny, which have a chance of giving him points whenever he takes up some pills. Not pills. He has a chance of getting a key spawn whenever he picks up a coin. That's what I meant to say. He also went into the shop and took PhD.
Okay,
and
Wolf has just won.
The poo. Yeah.
Wolf just won.
Wolf just won.
Run
and
over.
He gets teleported in the other side of the map.
I love Curse of the Maze. And Kay is running on spikes like crazy. Fortunately, she doesn't have the callus, which could protect her from that.
Yeah. Or flying. So maybe you even noticed that Wolf was in a room fighting the moving, what are they called again? Turrets, the walking turrets. And Little Hunt feared one of them, and he immediately, like, he would still open up, but he wouldn't shoot. And there we had a key spawn for Wolf because of the flat penny.
Kay found her item on Death's 1. He's on 2.5 red hearts. She lost quite a bit of health. And what will she get? Little Steven. Not bad, but it could have been. Can always be better than that. Because she has 20 coins, she might check the shop. And the item, she could get a funny pack. Or the jar. Not sure if you would take the jar.
I guess, honestly, in some regards, the jar could actually be extremely useful. Like, it's basically a temporary red heart container that you can take with you. So you can pick up red hearts and they will be stored in it, and you can get them back whenever you want to.
Exactly. Kay found her boss in Death's 1, and it is Loki.
And now it's Wolf's time to walk on spikes, and he also found his boss, which is gonna be the gate.
Based on the fact that Wolf has access to Daddy Longlegs, he does more damage than Kay does at the moment.
Oh yeah. Daddy Longlegs really does a lot of damage.
Also, that Grace Spike keeps on moving into the way between Loki and Kay, so it's kind of like the protection. Oh no, Wolf died!
Wolf did die.
It's the gate.
Oh, and he starts off with Stigmata, which is some damage up and some health up.
So if Kay can beat Loki and go to Death's 2, that she is in the lead.
Yep. And what is the timer currently?
24:50.
Oh,
and
yeah, so...
She gets lunch and she goes down.
That's
So
probably
that's probably the game.
Yeah, that's probably gonna give Kay the game.
And Wolf has yet to fight again the Haunt. I think that's the third or fourth time he has seen the Haunt so far. Poor guy.
Yeah, Haunt has really been horrible to Wolf. Really, really horrible. Alright, I guess I actually don't even need to write to Tali when it's time up, because we will just move down there.
And we can tell her time so the people they can stop playing.
But we still had like 5 minutes left or something?
Yeah, something like that. Well, now it's 4 minutes 10 seconds
Oh, okay.
left. So yeah. But it all looks like that Kay will make this a 1-2.
Yes. This is not the last we've seen of any of the races, though.
Exactly.
Wolf will be in the fray again Wednesday in the next match against me. And Friday, Caelynna will be fighting against Reckless TV.
So please look forward to that. As at this point, if you do like to see more matches on this channel in the future and don't want to miss it, please consider clicking the follow button. It gives you some email notifications if you so desire. And yeah, you will be here when the next match is starting, or we do another community event.
Yep.
Speaking of community event, this Saturday, the VNC podcast episode 2.
Oh yeah.
Don't miss that.
And Wolf gets a little Haunt again.
How ironic.
Well, Little Haunt is a good familiar. It's a really good familiar. The thing is, though, like, for some enemies, I highly dislike fearing. Pin is one of them. Pin is absolutely horrible when he's feared.
And this big room. Everybody loves this big room.
So I think this is a pretty good result for both of them, honestly.
I think Wolf can live with this.
I think Wolf will be glad to get the overall victory, and I think Kay will be happy about winning a round. So I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, definitely.
And Wolf finds his boss, and it is Dingle. So what he actually could do here to be completely sure that he would be able to kill off Dingle, you probably wouldn't do that in a race though. But because he has Little Haunt, as soon as Little Haunt is on the Dingle, he could hide behind one of the poops and basically just stay there.
Kay has found her mom fight. And
Also, Wolf got some underwear.
she has to fight Blue Mom. That's not fun.
Ooh, ouch.
Blue Mom means it will spawn spiders, keepers, pretty much all enemies from Wrath of the Lamb expansion from the original.
Yeah.
Big spiders, bee lickers.
But at least if she managed to take out Blue Mom, she should also get some soul hearts.
That's true. Doesn't look too good. She's on 1 red heart now. And there's only 1 minute on the clock.
So I think it's pretty safe to say that Kay got this last round victory, and it will be a 2-1 victory for Wolf.
Yep, that's pretty much for sure. That's pretty much safe to say here.
Oh yeah.
Because not even a miracle can help Wolf now.
No, not even if he is.
We have 30 seconds on the clock. Left and
he finds the dead bird, and he's obviously gonna win now.
Okay, Kay doesn't look too good. I think she might not make it in time to beat Mom, but that doesn't really matter.
No.
Because she will win
He's
this
still gonna get
race.
the win. And
Best-
Wolf finds champion Gertie Jr. 2 of them the same time, the blue versions, which means that if
And
we
the
manage
time
to
is
kill them-
out.
and the time is out. All right.
Time is out.
I've
You heard me.
time out. Don't make us go into the timeout channel on
Huh?
CS, please. Wolf does take out Gertie Jr. though, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter.
But
So,
that means
should
one,
we... Go ahead.
1-2 for K. Well, let's give I don't know. K is still fighting Mom, so I think we can leave this running until she either dies or wins, because she has been on half-hard for quite some time. She's not doing a bad job here. She's dodging lots of enemies.
I would love it if I could actually watch it.
Oh! Right at the end, the big spider kills her. And
Oh,
Mom has had literally 1 HP or something left.
Wow.
Too bad. But she
Well
won
then.
anyways. Let's go to them.
Let's do that.